I thought I would share my speculation about how Aether works. You know, it just I'm a lore geek for this game, and I am not orthodox in the canon. I like to be free and think about whatever is fun, and speculate and try to figure out what's going to happen next expansion. But I've always, kind of been suspicious of the Aetherites. The ones that you pay money to teleport from A to B. That's a big deal. Being able to teleport. And it's actually said in, from some of the NPCs that there's a lot of Aether inside those Aetherites. And it's not just, it teleports, a handful of people. No, these Aetherites teleport everybody on Eorzea, every adventurer on Eorzea, everywhere. Now, I have a theory for how it works. When you cast Return, it sends an Aether tether to your bind point, and that's your Aether being absorbed into the Aetherite, and it gets stored. And there are more adventurers using Return, because there are more new adventurers that don't want to pay the price. Don't know, I'm just assuming that that happens in the lore. I bet it's free in the lore, but still, you get Return at level 10, and then you get Teleport at you get Return at level 1 and Teleport at level 15. So it's much more common for people to be using Return in the lore. So these Aetherites are storing up, are getting more energy in than they, supposedly, this is speculation, more energy that they're getting in than they are consuming to teleport the stronger adventurers. And that's how I believe it works. When you cast Return, a tether goes to your bind point, and the Aetherite pulls the tether, consuming it as it pulls you closer through the Aether, and you teleport. But this also fuels the Aetherite. This is how I believe it works. Now, so there's this Aetherite in Korthus that was over aspected and destroyed, and there's no NPC telling me this, but I can tell. I can go over to the Aetherite, look at it. I can't use it. I can't bind to it. I can't teleport to it, and it looks like it's got ice exploding out through the sides of it. I believe it stored up too much ice Aether. It absorbed too much ice Aether, and then exploded. So this tells me that Aetherites have a maximum capacity. And which is also reasonable, since I've seen that, it's reasonable to believe that an Aetherite can absorb. Otherwise it would just be there working, right? It'd just be there. Maybe dragons show up and just shat on it and it's, destroyed, whatever. But I like to think that that didn't happen. Because I want to have fun, right? I want to speculate and have fun. So I like to think that it was over-aspected. One of my guesses for Shadowbringers, I thought that we were going to have to go around and repair all the Aetherites, that they were going to be over-aspected with, different elements. And so, that was my guess. It didn't happen. But I want you to take a look at the Crystal Tower and think about its maximum capacity. Think of the maximum capacity. With all of these adventurers casting Return, getting their tether consumed, all of these Aetherites, because of the adventurers, should be filling up these Aetherites. Maybe there's someone that tends to the Aetherites, but I haven't, Maybe we're in danger. Maybe these Aetherites that we're using, we're not casting teleport enough, and they're going to explode and get over aspected with light. But I want you to look at the Crystal Tower, and if these crystals haven't exploded yet, these Aetherites that we're using haven't exploded yet, think about the maximum capacity of Aether in the Crystal Tower. Look at all of the Aether crystals here. I played the game that played this music. It's so great. This is the music that I think plays when you're in the airship. Final Fantasy 3 on Steam. I didn't beat it because the footage gets corrupted and I wanted to play through. Oh, Wedge. It'll only be a few years before we come knocking. Oh, God. The camaraderie is immense. Anyway, I just wanted to share my opinion on Aether crystals. You know, I like to think a lot about, you know, how they work. It's fun. You know, my ideas are not canon, but my ideas are more fun. Boy, I'm getting all excited for the new patch. That's why I'm doing this quest. Anyway, I thought I'd just share that. Just take a look. Look at how tall this building is. Look at how much Aether is housed in the Crystal Tower. How much Aether is an Aetherite, and if the size is comparable, just think about what the Crystal Tower could do. And maybe what happens if the Crystal Tower absorbs too much Aether? Is it a veritable omni-nuke for all of the Final Fantasy universe? Would time be broken? Dimensions merged? Gods summoned? What would happen if the Crystal Tower became over-aspected like that one crystal in Corthus?